guys.
Hey, how's it going?
All right, today we're going to be making beef lettuce wraps. Take a look at the ingredients list there and let's get to it.
All right. So first step we're doing is just chopping up the peppers right now. We have the red peppers and the green peppers. And then so we just see how we cut it. We just cut them in straight lines first, and then just made them into tiny squares. And so that's just pretty much what you're doing right there for the prep. We got the red peppers, the green peppers. We got the garlic cloves on the top left. The lime is right there. The cilantro, and then the bottom is the onions, the white onions. All right, so this will be a perfect time to start your water, get it boiling. Once that's at boiling temperature, you want to just throw those 2 bouillon cubes in there, and then you want to go right until getting that pot oiled with that. What was using? Vegetable oil for that?
Olive oil.
Olive oil, okay. And once that's done, pretty warm, throwing those white onions right away. We want to cook those first, and just let that simmer in there, just get them real nice. And then once that's halfway done, just throw in the meat. What we're doing right here, this is like medium temperature or medium?
About medium high, and we're just going to ground up the ground beef until it is thoroughly cooked.
Right.
Here we're adding just a little bit of fresh cracked black pepper and then a little bit of salt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just want to kind of season it to taste. I mean, you can't taste this right now, but just kind of get a nice little feel of nice little seasoning with the black pepper and the garlic salt. The black pepper always help kind of tone it down a little bit, and the salt will kind of pick it back up. So it's a nice little mixture. And right on top, right there, we just throw in our garlic cloves. How many of those we had? With
about 3 garlic
three
cloves.
of them chopped. Throw those right into the mix there, and then continue to ground up the beef. And notice as it's cooking, you can see it's browning, so that means it's cooking. So that's what you want to look for. It's still a little red in there, so of course it's not done. But as you can see, it'll get a little bit more brown. And there we go, right there. Now it's a little bit more brown, and it's a lot chopped, more chopped actually. So so that's just a quick little look of what it's looking like. I think that took about roughly about 10 minutes, roughly about 15 minutes, give or take. So this is pretty much done, and once this is done, we're going to go ahead and strain that. So that just went to the strainer. We're now bringing in our red peppers and green peppers, getting that in mixed in there real nicely with the oil. We also had some oil, but did we put oil on that? Oh, we did it right in there. There we go. Yep. So yeah, just kind of started up real nicely, and get it a good mixture.
Yes.
So now
and our rice is fully cooked at this point as well.
Oh yeah, we didn't show the rice actually. But yes, that's what the bouillon cubes was for. Once it's boiling, get the rice in there, and the rice takes about roughly about 4 or 5 minutes to cook or so. So we just got the peppers nicely sauteed, and with that beef, we're just gonna throw that right on top of there and keep the mix going. And now we're gonna probably throw in the rest of our. We're gonna start with the beans first, actually. So let's start with the beans here. What was this about? What medium
high.
Medium high right now. Okay.
Just sauteing everything together.
Getting everything mixed in real nicely. And so beef is done. That's just about done. Now we're adding in some tomatoes. So now we're going to add in all our toppings and everything right now. That's the tomatoes. What was that? A can of tomatoes?
A can of roasted tomatoes.
A can of roasted tomatoes. So just throw that in there right when you're done with the beans. What kind of beans was those?
Black beans.
All right.
And now we're adding the cumin and black pepper.
Okay.
And then the salt.
Cumin, black pepper, and salt. What? Yep. Okay. Okay. So yep, this would be the perfect time to add all those in. We're still on medium heat right now. So we're just letting this all cook. It's pretty simple, but once again, it's really healthy. This beef we were using, what was that, about 96% lean? Okay.
Yes. Now we just added in the cilantro.
Mm-hmm. The cilantro
and then
right
the
there.
Juice of the lime.
Yep. So just go ahead and squeeze that lime right on there and make it real nice. Going back to the beef, we definitely try to focus on budget. We try to be budget conscious. So, whatever you can get, is great. But, we like to stick with that lean, keep it healthy.
Now we're adding in the corn. That was a cup of frozen corn.
Frozen corn, right. And we're still on medium heat right now. We'll probably turn it on a little bit. It looks like it's turned on a little bit. I think we're probably, we're still medium right now. But this is going to help cook that corn real nice. Just keep that stirring. That will probably be, I believe that's the last vegetable ingredient. So we're just going to throw all of that in there and let that mix and kind of simmer, and you'll be all good to go. Kind of just, yeah, just mixing that up real nicely. Let that sit for a little bit. Give that another, I would say, another good about 4, maybe 5 minutes or so. Just let that kind of all sit in. And once that's done, you want to get your 2 lettuce. We have the romaine hearts. So just pull those right out. Put the meat and all that, everything. Put it right on the lettuce. Put your cheese on top. The shredded cheddar cheese. That's if you want to make 2. But if you want to make 1, you can always add those little chips just in case you drop something. But I do want to say thank you for tuning in at the Young and Healthy. And we'll see you guys again next week.
Thank you.
All right.